Hey, thanks for joining us. How you doing?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing good. So, after working so hard the last couple years, between after you graduated at Wayne, at Pro Day, and down in Florida, just talk about how it feels to get an opportunity like this to play in the NFL for the Cardinals.
Um, the opportunity still doesn't feel real, but I know things happen for a reason. Um, coming out of 2020, I had a pro day in March. So I was one of the athletes in 2020 who got to participate in a pro day. So with that being said, I thought that something would play out, but COVID hit. So at that time, it was kind of like I didn't really know what was next for me. But me being the person I am, I just kind of just stuck with it and kept my head down and was just working, and it kind of all just played out in my favor.
Yeah, that's awesome. And tell me too how your experience with Mona Shores and then Wayne State helped put you in this position.
Um, First of all, I'm on the shores. A lot of people don't know. Well, Deontay Moffitt is my first cousin, so he had been at Mona Shores since middle school, I believe. And I was at a school. I was at Orchard View before, and so I was talking to my cousin about transferring, and he was like, "Where do you think you're gonna go?" So I had no idea where I was gonna go, and he's like, "You should come to Shores." So I was just, researching a couple players, and they had Asante Brown at the time, Tyree Jackson, and it was some athletes that I know from a little league. But my time at Mona Shores was amazing. I met a lot of good guys. Coaches were amazing. And my at Wayne State, how that happened is the quarterbacks coach Jeff Reardon is really close knit with the head coach at Mona Shores, Coach Koziak. And so my whole thing didn't go through with Western Michigan. And Coach Reardon was the only coach that was kind of like checking in on me like every day and making sure I was good. And outside of football, it wasn't even about football talking to coach. It was just how's the family doing, how's my brothers doing, and so when I was going into my commitment process, I kind of just was sticking with the people who were with me the whole time.
I just kind of made that connection. It's your second time being a Cardinal, I guess, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
But talk about some of the guys you got to work with down in Florida over the past few months and how they've helped you
Um,
grow as a player.
I got to work with a lot of people. One person that I call him and I thank him all the time is you guys may know him from Last Chance U, DeAndre Johnson. He's the quarterback. I think season 2 maybe. Me and him were. He actually came up to Michigan in 2020 and 2019, and he was training for the pro day. And so we kind of clicked there, and ever since then, he invited me down to Florida, and I got to train with guys like AJ Brown and DK Metcalf and Tua Tagovailoa. So that just showed me that I had what it takes. I was
Yeah.
with those type of guys every single day, and I had guys like I had guys like them like in my ear, like you got it. Just stick with it. Your process may be a little longer, but if you stick with it, it'll pay off.
So we can put that on record that Last Chance U isn't just show business, it's for real.
It's for real. It's for real.
So not very many D2 players have got the chance to make it to the NFL. There's been a lot more recently than in the past, but just
Exactly.
talk about uh what you plan to make of your opportunity and how you feel this inspires people that are going to play D2. There's a number of D2 players coming out of the Muskegon area this year. If I think about like
Right.
Eddie Rose and Tyrese Oaks, talk about how your story can kind of inspire them to go to the next level and that it's a realistic goal.
Yeah. So with me, with not even me, speaking into anyone that's playing at any level, Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, NAIA. My thing is all work hard. Hard work always pays off. No matter whatever you want to do, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. It doesn't matter. Me playing at a D2 level, I knew that it would be a harder route, but I knew that I was up for that challenge. I had the opportunity and chances to leave Wayne State, but I'm not that type of person to quit on my team or just to leave a good situation to think that another situation would be better, because the grass isn't always green on the other side. So you never know what was going on. But to guys that's going D2, if you have the talent and if you're working hard, they will come and find you. It doesn't matter what position or how big or how tall, but hard work will always show, and they will come and get you. So don't ever think like, oh, I'm playing at a little school, or I'm not getting the ball enough, or I'm not starting. If you work hard, the cream always rises to the top. So just work hard always. That's what I'll tell anybody that's playing at any level.
And I honestly didn't realize that. And you don't see very much of that anymore, where somebody gets opportunities to go to the big names, or
Right.
the D1 label on it. Was it hard for you at all to decide to stay at Wayne State, knowing that there was other opportunities for you that could have
Yeah, it was.
potentially?
I mean, just being in the type of offense Wayne State runs, it's like a pro style offense, and you know, I had a couple guys in upperclassmen when I first came in, and I kind of saw what type of players they were and how they're being utilized in offense, and it kind of was like, do I really want to stay? But the coaches they always used to pull me to the side, like, hey, don't worry. We know you're frustrated, and we know you're gonna be good in this system. So I kind of just trusted the process, man, and I just stuck it out. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it kind of at the beginning it was like, yeah, I don't think this is my fit. But then once I started to, just see how it was playing out, and it was playing out in my favor, I kind of was like, no, I don't really see myself transferring.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you haven't been able to tell already, I'm
Yeah,
wearing
yeah,
your merch. I'm wearing God Bless for Progress. And so just talk about because when I bought this from you, I thought the message, was really good for just anybody in the community, just
right.
uh keep doing good and God will bless you with progress, like that type of thing.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
it really
So like,
fits into your story in a lot of ways. You've worked really hard over the last couple of years. Uh and God, in my opinion, God has blessed you with progress
yeah,
and
for sure.
put you in the NFL. So
So like,
talk about that brand, what gave you the inspiration for it, and how it relates to your story.
so the brand is just basically, it kind of just sparked with me. I always used to say it a lot, like in college. I always used to be like, God bless for progress, and like my teammates were like, hey, bro, that's kind of catchy. Like you should label that. You know what I mean? So
It sounds like
you
a
should,
national brand.
you know what I mean? So it's like, all right. So I tried it out, but what it means to me is like, cause I'm using it as my story. So it's like how I started coming in high school. I wasn't really a big name guy. Wasn't really the biggest guy on the field. So I just kind of just took, my dad and my mom always, what they showed me is like, if you work hard at anything, you will progress at it. You will get better at it. So it's basically just like the motto of just God will bless you if he sees you working hard. So, it's just, you know what I mean? Like progress or whatever it is, even if that's, you know, getting bigger, getting stronger, you know what I mean? So if you know what I mean, use God first. God is always first, and whatever you're doing, if you use him first, I promise you things will go the way you want it to.
Absolutely, and I believe in that same message as you. And I got the shirt, I got the wristband on, I
Appreciate
wear it
that,
all the
man.
time. I got that, and I
Appreciate
got
that.
this other one that just says "Act with respect always."
Appreciate
And
that,
so,
man.
is there any do you still have that brand open? And where can people that are watching this buy it at?
Right now, yeah, it's on pause right now. We're working on a few things and getting some new material and some new style, new fit, and you know what I mean. So, but to get it, it will be in the link in my bio. So you guys will go follow GBFP underscore clothing on Instagram, and it'll all be right there. And you can click the link in the bio, and it'll take you to the website, and you can go on there, and it'll be up and running soon.
All right. So last thing, at the end of your football story, what's a number one goal that you feel like you have to accomplish? It might be something that a lot of NFL players say, like win the Super Bowl or be in the Hall of Fame, or it might be something even smaller than that. Talk about what's your number one goal that you want to accomplish.
My number one goal that I want to accomplish is being in the NFL is like I feel like this is probably everyone in the NFL's dream, is to win a Super Bowl, just to be with a group of guys and we all have a common goal and we're just putting our head down working, and that's my dream, is to win a Super Bowl and help our team win in any shape. So
Real quick, when do you head down to Phoenix?
right now we have everything is virtual, but I believe in the middle of May.
All right.
So
So, hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Best of luck to you this summer, and going into the fall. We really appreciate it, and we're rooting for you.
yep, thanks for having me on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.